Inspire.
Nga bwe nakusuubiza buli lwa Sunday mbeera n'omuwala ow'enjawulo ali willing to share her story obeeko ky'oyigirako. Sometimes bano abawala baba bato nga beezimba bwezimbi batandika butandisi naye ffenna bye tuyitamu. There are so many challenges okutandika nti omuntu amaze okukiyitamu n'atuuka waggulu ayinza okugamba nti nze naayita mu kino naye kati olaba ndi wano n'otakifunamu, but if someone yanga akubuulira by'ayitamu nawa waatuuse na process gy'akyatambuliramu, trust me obaako ne kyoyigirako okusinga ate already abeezimbye. So bawala bato babeera bagabana naawe emboozi zaabwe, how they are doing, how they are being able to make it. Kubanga obulamu si bwangu omulembe guno, abavubuka bangi, emirimu mitono, depression nyingi. It's like my mom was asking me nti, but how do you even start watching pornography? Naye ng'ate abasinga bo bakirabanga ekintu ekyo ng'olabira ddala takitegeera. Kwegamba omulembe gukyuse, ebizibu bingi ebitunyigiriza ate nga twetaaga ffe ffennyini abavubuka okubeera nga tusharinga, because ffe twetegeera osobola okumanya nti omanyi I'm going through this. So leero nina beauty queen agenda kubatubuulira, naye program ya Inspire nze Shira Nakayemba. Tubeerayo buli lwa Sunday saa 12:30 ez'akawungeezi, ate bw'ogisubwa ku Lwokuna ssaawa 9 ez'olweggulo. Nga bwe nkutegeezezza nina beauty queen, she's the Miss Top Model Uganda. Agenda kubatubuulira amannya ge n'olugendo lwe. How are you? Welcome on Inspire.
My name is Rebecca Akoel. Era nze Miss Top Model Uganda. Nakiikira Uganda mu mpaka zaali online. Nga balonda nalulungi atiikira.
Zaali online?
Yali online voting because twadde mu kaseera ka COVID. Nga twatukkiriza kukungaanya wantu.
Nekyengamba mwali mukungaana mwe ng'aba model, but voting was online.
Voting online. Ate nga bafuna representatives for most of the African countries are very willing to participate.
Bade manyi modeling byonna byali online nti omanyi abantu enaku zino ba editinga.
Ebinaba kubeera online because ebintu bizibu for 2 years for them lockdown kati nga twatukkiriza to gather up and do something. Naye voting ebadde online, that is how I came to be Miss Top Model Uganda.
You're the first model I'm hosting on my show, and so many young girls out there ndabye abaana abato baagala kubeera ba models, but they don't know where to start from. Simanyi lwaki abantu baagala nnyo okubeera ba model. There are so many young girls abaagala okubeera ba model. So
nsobola okubuulira nsonga lwaki abantu baagala nnyo okuba ba models. Okusookera ddala kiba passion. Omuntu banga alina passion to be a model ajja okubeera at any cost. Like me personally, I began modeling at a young age. Naye okubeera ku runways biki nali 16 when I began doing that. Kati nze nkikulira, it has been a passion for a long time. Ate okubeera model kikuwa like a platform to do many things. For example, you don't do a TV show because I'm a model.
Because you're a model,
yes.
Yeah. And so how old are you?
Right now I'm 26.
You're 26, eh? We are the same age.
Wow, that's nice.
So tell us your journey. Ojja otya okugamba nti nze modeling kyenjagala?
Kati ekyokubeera model kyatandika nga ndi mwana muto. Nalingaawo nga nsoma zino newspapers ezaalingawo eza Rainbow International School, ezaalinga mu newspapers, weekly, Saturday papers ebyo. Kati nga ndaba abaana bamodola ate nga nange kyenjagala.
Awo ng'oli mu class?
I was about 5 years, 6. Yes, my father would bring the newspaper home, kati nga mpo bw'abaana bato, kids stuff, so I'll read that. So slowly by slowly the interest began developing and growing bigger. Tuba tuli awo wempeza 7 years, 8, 9, 10. Now at 10 years I'll organize like a fashion show, but of my fellow younger kids than me. So that is how I
Akenga bw'okyogedde abaana bato passion ene va kuva buto simanyi
va mu
lwaki
buto.
abantu baagala nnyo okubeera bamodo babeeraawo ne bakolamu awe waka so it keeps growing.
Yeah, it keeps growing. So that is how it started. Now, yeah, to be a model comes with added advantages. One, you can your personal everything. Let's say your personal outlook is built, your esteem is developed. What else? A lot changes about you. Like you become confident because you meet and interact with people.
So at 7 you're organizing simple runways at home.
Yeah, so I was doing that, but of course younger kids, younger than me, like I was 10 and I'll organize ones of 3. Those babies, you know, that are the ones I can control and tell, do this, do this,
Yeah.
and they pause. And then I also found myself making savings. I will do savings from school. During break time, I'll save my money. Then on Saturday, I plan for that small event. I go and buy. Back then we had Super Deep, if you remember.
Yeah.
Yes, we had Jolly Jazz, we call Super Deep. So I'll get those 2 sockets, mix up with boiled water, and that was our juice. Then I will get these little cakes of 100, if you remember them. So that was our snack. And then I will dress these kids up, make them get some nice clothes from their home. Some parents are supportive, others are like, what is going on here? You're spoiling the kids. Others are like, no, it's okay, you can keep doing that, because it was something fun at the time. But little did I know that this was my path, and today I don't regret everything I did, because I know at one point right now I'm about to do something that maybe can help someone also become a better person.
So
Yes.
tell us your education background. Did you do a course is there a course in modeling?
Not really.
So you're now moving from childhood,
From childhood. Yeah,
then at
but now-
campus.
Yeah, actually even at campus.
You did which course?
I was at YMCA, so I did fashion and design.
You did fashion and
design. So while at YMCA, we had this platform of modeling. For example, after the end of the year, after you're done studying your course, you come and showcase your outfits.
Your outfits.
So also that molded me into what I am today. So I'll also participate in that. I participated in Miss YMCA. I also participated in other pageants that took me to another level. I went to Miss Teso, Miss Tourism Teso. I participated in Miss Atekere Teso. Then from there, I found that yes, I have arrived at some point now. Right about now, I'm Miss Top Model Uganda. It's a bit huge.
So bwe wali ku YMCA era wagenda maaso n'okuparticipatingamu obwo obuntu obutonotono.
Yes.
Did you see yourself growing as a model oba just olw'okuba wali okola fashion and design gwe wali otunuulidde fashion zo?
Okay, okugenda ku YMCA kyali kusoma fashion. N'ate fashion ne modeling bigenderako.
Bigendera
Ate byonna,
wamu, yeah.
I have passion for both. So right about now I'm a fashion designer as well as a model. So nze ngeze olaba nga byenkola bigenderako. So you cannot leave out modeling and be this. In most cases they rhyme.
So after finishing the course,
After finishing the course, I went and worked for some lady that was in Sorot. She was an established designer. That is how I got access to participate in Miss Teso. That was 2018. So after I participated in Miss Teso, I got enough. I won, yes. I was crowned Miss Teso 2018, but then I was 21. I was really young, and you know at that age.
so you were Miss Teso
Right, I was.
in
Yes.
20?
In 2018, no, 2017.
You were 21.
Yes, I was 21 at that time. So at 21, you're not mature. You've not matured up to know what you're supposed to do exactly. But then I remember doing some few charity activities. I cleaned the hospital, the market areas. I also did some bit of charity. But of course, you know those small dominions, not compared to now, whereby you have responsibilities enyingi ate nga nnene ate nga abantu bangi boolina okukwatako boolina okuyambako.
Abantu abasinga wa participatinga kati nga wa participatinga mu Miss Teso n'owangula baba batunuulidde nawo Miss Uganda.
Yeah, kyo kituufu.
Kati gwe watunuulira ki after that, after winning that crown?
Actually, for me, I first went for Miss Uganda when I was 17 before going for Miss Teso. But at 17, they told me I was younger. Yes. That time it was Joram doing the training and everything, was the person in charge of Miss Uganda at that time. But then I was younger, I was 17. I was not like well equipped with everything. So they told me to first hold on a bit because the required age was at least 18 and above. But then I got engaged with studies and all that, so that is how I missed out on trying out Miss Uganda and went for Miss Teso. But then I'm also somebody who wants to go outside Uganda because this is an international pageant. The main office is in Ghana, Accra. So that is where it is done from, and then it's just a new pageant in the country. And then I must say I'm a bit lucky to be one of the first pioneers to be a part of it. But of course, after me, the next abandaddirirako tugenda kola pageant, tugenda kola search entuufu. Now that lockdown byonna bigenda biggwawo koko, but we shall have tujja kola search.
Kati ova mu Miss Teso janeyo building otya into modeling. Wano we watandikira okulaba n'ogamba actually I can make this a career. Manya basinga when we talk about modeling, even parents don't believe it's a career.
Yes.
So kati gomala okufuna Miss Teso, did you see this as a career or?
Actually, first and foremost, I'm a born again Christian. Yeah, so most parents think modeling actually in relation with Christianity, religion, they think it's more of the world thing, which is true in a way it is, but depends on how do you bring it out, what are your reasons for doing some things. Now, for me, how I manage all this, first and foremost, including Katonda in everything I do, God leads. Yes, I make him to lead me, so he guides me on what I'm supposed to do. Because at the end of the day, my target is to improve and change the world. So
wafuna resistance nga bagamba n'ekiro bagamba kyawo tubuulire.
Era abantu boogera ne babuuza gwe kikola otya, but again nze sina like manager at the moment.
No ngamba ng'osazeewo nti kati kino kyenjagala, I want to do modeling.
Oh.
Abazadde, because it's hard to convince parents.
Yes, it's really hard to convince parents. I've understood the point. Yes, so she is so hard.
Now abamu kyabazibuwalira.
Abange kale bote bafti mama ange yali supportive. Naye she wasn't lucky enough to see what I've become today.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, sorry, my parents. I lost them at 15. So at that time, they had not yet seen what I am or anything about me. But if my mother was around, yandibadde agenda basupportive because yakiraba nti this is what I love to do. Ne mama wange yali aŋŋambanga nga ntuuza wansi n'aŋŋamba mwana wange ogenda kukola bintu na bino webiti na webiti naye weegendereze such and such and such. Naye nze nali muwulirize, so I would listen to her.
So yali akubuuliriranga awo.
We have to guide them because
so talking about okugenda who was then guiding you now?
Kati right now nayiga kye bayita self-enlightenment, ebintu ebisinga. I train myself, I read and also ofuna advice. Yes. So whenever it is something bad, why would I go for that? If I know that if I do this, there's a problem that's going to arise in Shewal, Ninchirekayo. So parents should not stop their daughters or sons from participating in this because in a way, chibazimba, their profile, it also gives them a fulfillment.
You guys, the way you dress up, in most cases, bagamba, models, escorts, so many things about modeling.
Nature muntu chooses a path because in modeling it's a wide industry. We have runway models, we have what we call advertising, bikini, so it is wide. But you choose the one that you know fits your personality and then you feel gives respect to you and your family and something you can do. But of course me, I would advise you do something that gives you back the respect. Sijja kugamba ogenda okola ebintu bya pornography, I cannot allow that and I will not even advise it.
And it all comes to self-discovery. Bwe weezuula ne weetegeera waliwo ebintu by'ogamba nti kino I can't do it. These are my principles. these are my rules, I can't go beyond this. Anyway, tukyagenda maaso n'emboozi ya Rebecca naye katuwumulemu katono bwe tukomawo agenda kutubuulira her journey to Miss Top Model Uganda yatandika atya zino opportunities ffe nga tetuzimanya. How did she come to know about this? Katuwumulemu tukomewo. Inspire. So tuyina Miss Top Model Uganda kyatubulira olugendo lwe abazadde abasinga bino ebintu bya modeling temubijjumbira nnyo mubiraba ng'ekintu ekitali serious mwagala nnyo biri ebintu ebyaba engineers baani naye ne modeling nowadays abantu bafunyemu ssente agenda kubatubulira oba yafunamu ssente naye nga sinagenda maaso ankozeeko makeup olwaleero ye Winnie Francine ali wali ku London Chambers oba osobola okumufuna ku 0700896594 ate abasipamani abe batukkiriza okukolera mu kifo kyabwe ekirungi bwe kiti wano ku Freedom City e Namasuba. Yes, so Rebecca obadde okyatubuulira. So from Miss Teso, how did you come to know about the Miss Top Model Beauty Pageant?
Kakati nze Miss Top Model Pageant eno engeri gye najingiramu nali nga ku Facebook omanyi social media is also doing a good job. Much as there is harm, ebirungi kwebiri. So the more if you use social media in the right manner, trust me, you're going to reap big from it. So for me, nze mbadde posting nga bintu byange bya modeling ebyo previous pageants, my fashion stuff, everything. So omuntu nafuna picked interest in me, nagamba, you know what, we have this that is going on, would you love to be a part of it? And given my history.
So it was someone who came to your pages, nagamba, hey, this girl.
Yes, so but Facebook we atandike because Facebook gives you a much broader.
Yeah.
Yes. Facebook ofunyemu emikono giri genuine egyenyambye mu bizibu.
So ofuna omuntu akugamba there's this opportunity, yes. Would you like to participate?
Nengamba, yes, I would love to participate. Naye nga mu kusookera ddala it was a very expensive entry. Yes, we pay like $1 million plus to register. Yes, soka nengana. Because me, I know my ability when it comes to finances. There are things I can handle. And given the situation when lockdown and all that, it was one to register. Because it's something international. This is a pageant for all countries. There is
something
Europe,
international,
Africa.
but you're not sure whether you're going to win. There are so many.
Yeah, but of course, when you have passion, it's always a good thing to try if you have the resources. Because tomanya, the way that wind is taking you. Today I'm here because I gave it a try, much as it was at that cost. Naye era nagamba munange, reduce for me, I can't afford. Yes, they reduced the amount and
Chogamba babagaininga.
Yeah.
Byalimu ne bagaininga.
No, for my case, that was favor. It was God's favor actually. Because munange ze nagamba I can't. Even I told them, munange mufune ba models abalala abesobola. Mwebali banji.
Besobola kakadde kanji.
Nga ina sente nagamba me can even pay 2 million because I love this. Someone is there nga so achikula. Then ngamba please, I can't afford that amount. Ba models mwebali mu bwanga bawanvu bakomeri ya sente. Ngene mufuneko omu. Ne bagana ne bannemera. Nagamba no. We want you. Era twaze jolly because we want you. Nibagamba for us we are here to raise someone from zero to hero. I was touched. Nengamba wow. Let me give it a shot. If it is
go waina make ebiseera ebyo ze wawaayo.
Kati sijja kyogera. Sijja kyogera.
Because waliwo abantu bangi abagala participating mu bino ebintu but we bamugambira wakakadde agamba mugende.
Okay, bino ebintu biberamu ne favor. That's why kyengamba.
Of course, your mind no mukisa. So mara okuwaayo akasente ko akatonotono.
Mara kawaayo nga registration etandika nga batekamu ka WhatsApp group. Yes, nga for participants because this was a pageant for all countries across the world that were willing to participate. So netufuna Africa, netufuna Asia, netufuna Europe, North America, South America, twali bangi. Yes, kakati nze nali mu Africa, countries Africa. Naye mu countries Africa abajja be bakola ne batuteeka mu online voting for that particular continent. N'abe ne bateeka mu continent yaabwe so bakyo bwe kyali. And then they chose out the best 3 countries in Africa, best 3 countries in Europe, Asia and all that. Kati mwe mugenda ne making the top 20 abagenda representing Miss Top Model International. Kati ebyaffe byali online voting ne lwakuba ebiseera.
So byali online voting sikitegeera. Kati bino ebintu bya modeling sibimanyi bulungi naye bino ebyokumodelinga kukyusa ngoye nabyo mwabikoleranga online ng'obeera waka n'oweereza ebifaananyi oba?
Kakati ebyo tetunnabituukako because final ziri in March. Yeah.
So just balaba bifaananyi ebikadde?
Yes, nedda.
Kwe basinzira okuvotinga?
Baba tasks to do.
Oh, they give you tasks.
Bagamba mukole bwe nti dress up like Hera, they give you characters to portray. Bagamba make this outfit for Hera, wekola kino ekyoli gundi, kola ekyoli bwentu. So you're given a different task to represent a goddess. So you make an outfit and you dress up and look like a goddess.
Hey, you're the one who makes that outfit?
So, no, but for me I was lucky enough because I'm a designer. But maybe at some point I was cutting costs, so I did it myself.
Added advantage.
Yes. And I also wanted, this is a platform for me to also, whatever my dream. That's why it is important. Try to push that person in that field. Top man.
Ate Katonda ayamba nnyo like wobeera stickinga ku kintu ky'oyagala noga God, this is what I want.
Yes, so see how modeling pushed me into what I'm really doing, the industry I am, and I'm actually in it, and I'm doing both, and I'm okay. And I'm not even doing anything funny about posing bikini, bikini. I dress up the way I am, with my respect and everything, and I'm still a model.
So voting is usually tight naddala ku online. Kubanga bannayuganda tebanajjumbira nnyo online. Ate era you have to convince abantu okuvotinga. How was the voting?
The voting, anti kati bateeka mu pageant vote ebyo, if you've ever come across that thing, kati voting was free. Yeah, you just vote free. But of course there was also an option of you can pay maybe some money to vote, and your vote is counted like 5 of them at once. So that was called premium voting. Ne what you it was online voting. Nga wabeera onogamba
kyengamba wasaba abaana okulonda omanyi
abantu voting. Bampa task. We were told to raise over 5,000 votes to qualify for the next competition. Ate omanyi nga bannayuganda abamu olina obajjukiza, olina obeggaya abantu benadata.
Ate kubajjukiza olina n'okukwata essimu zaabwe n'obagamba leeta for you to be sure.
Yes. Bannange tekyali kyago naye Mukama yabadde mu bino ebintu. Tekyali kyangu. You even go to someone's inbox n'ogamba please, I am requesting for your vote. Agamba yes, I'll vote. Everybody that I contacted was agreeing to vote. Nobody said no. Nobody was asking me questions because.
So you were able to raise 500
I was 5,000. I was ready
5,000
plus. Thanks to God. And why? Because at least when you go to my Facebook, everything is clear. There's nothing fish about me, so you don't have questions to ask or have doubts. And then my mission or reason for participating in the pageant was there and very clear.
So bwe wamala okufuna ezo votes n'ofuuka Miss Top Model Uganda.
Yes, I was given the
mwalimu bameka bannayuganda?
Nalimu omwati one. A representative is chosen from each country.
No ngamba to participate.
To participate was only.
Aba basasula ezo sente. It was only you.
No, here in Uganda I was nominated just me. So in every country there was one nominee from a country. But the challenge was for the voting was going to determine oba ogenda to the next phase oba okomaawo. Kati ffe Uganda twakola bulungi, we first ran up after South Africa. Nga omanyi bya South Africa oba balina free internet, the country Silly government, I am giving anything like.
You're not giving excuses.
Not, is that an excuse? Uganda remind me.
So that after winning that, unogenda ku level endala.
Yes.
Yegenda kubayo.
That level endala eno gye tulimu tuli kutegeka empaka ze tugenda okola internationally. Try no genda Mexico. Bagamba Mexico. That's how maybe they say it. Mexico was supposed to be the destined country for the international competition. But now the problem is ebya COVID bigenda byeyongera tebiggwa. Now again we're hearing about Florona, Omicron.
So Rebecca, I think the modeling career no nze nga ndowooza eri expensive. Njagala ombuulire erigwe because I see even models kubanga tulina aba models aba Instagram, just Instagram biki but they invest a lot. Photo shoots, makeup, what? Go kikola otya?
Kakati, yeah, modeling, beauty pageants are really expensive things. Nate nze kyewunyisa. Me, I don't spend much.
You're being you.
I be me. Nabonda ka makeup nakekozeko.
That's why I
yes,
said
my makeup artist yasobodde kujja. But you learn some things.
Nti kino wekiba tekiri. By the way, when you told me your makeup artist again, I was waiting for you to say no because of makeup artist. Because one thing I know about you guys, you're supposed to be confident.
Supposed to be confident.
I know you're supposed to be looking good and all that, but still you're supposed to be confident in who you are.
Yes. Anyway, let me cancel kemeze ensonga ya gamba ntino expensive. Ekituufu kiri nti things are expensive, but you're supposed to be calculative also with everything in life. Makeup, you can learn makeup. No, you got just try, learn something. That's so that you can cut on the cost of every time going to a makeup artist.
After all, in modeling, I think they are looking for what makes you different.
Yes.
Ojagena ne makeup tugambe nga gwe bankozeeko ewa makeup artist naye nga bangi gwe bakola. But what makes you outstanding?
Yeah, but also okwani makeup artist was cheap, but oba tosobola affording, have a backup. Wanga tosobodde kukolwa, you can do something. Ate ku byokwambala, you don't have to put in a dress of 50,000 plus. Me sometimes I go to downtown. This is why. Go downtown, pick something nice like this dress I'm wearing. I picked it from downtown and I customized it, and here I am. So you don't really have to dress expensively because you are this. Sometimes you have to be yourself. The more you're yourself,
Tandika lechoina, God knows you, God knows you. And he's willing to support you at every stage. Kasitoba ngo kyagala atenga.
Era bwekiri. But of course you have to spend, but of course you also have to be calculative when you're spending. Be economical mu bintu ebimu. Just okwekolera, do it. Ekiganye, then there you can invest. Yes, but of course try to look always your best. That is one more thing. Be healthy, mubere balamu, and also mind about your public appearance. Ebintu ebifo ebimu tolina kubeera everywhere. Yes, you don't have to be everywhere. Be at right time.
So what are some of the challenges Zosanze ever since you started this career?
Ooh, there are very many challenges. The very first one, people expect you to live a certain kind of life.
Exactly.
Yeah, because I'm Miss Top Model Uganda, and transubira kunsa nga ntambulira mu town. Naye nze nkubulira ekituufu. For me, I am nze ntambula. Era wansanga kukubo nga ntambula. Era me when I'm in public, you can't even know that I'm what to what. Because I just be myself. I dress normally. Because if I don't want attention, why would I dress up, you know? And then, so for me, actually, I'm very simple. That's my life. And in most cases, I'm in my workplace. Like I said, I work in a tailoring shop. So in most cases, but I'm very simple. You know, you only get that I'm someone if you see me with a background.
If you wear a crown, exactly.
Nothing has to change because it became this.
Abantu besuula nnyo mu mabanja because they want.
Thank you. Ate that is ekyo kiri kutta abantu abangi. Find someone piles one whatever after the other because I know gulachite ekirungi because
ne bwoba ofunye akasente wekanga kati bwonna obuteeka mu mabanja the costs you
yes the previous dates and you're still getting more because you have to maintain a certain lifestyle. But if you're simple and you're okay, olina omubwenti.
Any other challenge? Tewaliwo bye bagamba kwambala n'olaba nga oli muwala wa oli mulokole.
Ndi mulokole.
N'ogamba naye kino naasobola okyambala.
No lava kati kisinzira. If I don't know like what I'm wearing is okay for me.
But there sometimes nga we tuli wano poolside abamu baba bakusuubira okubeera mu bikini.
Yeah, ne bikini nswazamba ne kati it depends on how I bring it out. Because being a born again and a model, it's kind of, you know, But of course I belong to the light. That is it.
At the end of the day, we know.
Yes.
Any last words to parents out there abakyaganye abaana baabwe okugenda mu eno career because of what they think?
Kakati abazadde ndi wano mbagambako ku kino. Ze mama wange yambeererawo nampa support from a young age. Naye era teyandaba nga ntuuse wano. Naye if you still have your daughter nga ngobeera naye nga omwagala nnyo bambi muwulirize. It doesn't just apply to modeling, all areas. Naye, as she's doing that, as he is doing that, are you by their side? Are you telling them what is right, what is wrong? Some kids are very stubborn, but you give them references. If you come across a video that this and this happened, you show them so that they also see for themselves. But all in all, love your children. Let them be who they want to be, because this world can surprise us. Ojja mutwala asome bya doctor ate ng'agala kubeera ki design. Ate olabe nga wali ogenda kwena ssente akomekire nga ali design. Then you ask yourself, twakoze ki? And also omwana mukkiriza akole kyayagala chilling kasita nga kimwesa ekitiibwa. It also gives you back the respect.
Thank you so much, Rebecca. Tukwebaza olw'okusharinga naffe story yo. It was really inspiring. Wali abali abatannekkiririza muneka nsubire mufunye ekyokuyiga. Nze Shira Nakayemba, I know most of you want to share your stories. Mubadde mwebuuza how do you get to me, but you can contact me on 0757716557. Abagala okubeera nga basharinga stories abwe ate nga mwekkiririzamu nga you believe your story is worth sharing. Musobola okuntuukirira ne mubeera nga nammwe mwogerako eri eggwanga. Tusisinkane Sunday ejja program ya Inspire.
Inspire.